Welcome everyone to my channel. This is the Shrimp and Miggy channel. My name is Helen. Thanks so much for joining me. And as you can see today, I have no makeup on. None whatsoever. So that's all just for you guys. I would normally not be seen like this. But I wanted to talk today about Korean makeup, not Korean makeup, Korean skincare and my Korean skincare routine featuring these products that I just got from Michaela Beauty. I will link that up below. This is 100% not sponsored though and not an ad. And I don't even have a code for you guys to save something on it. But this is just like money that I spent myself and some empties that I'm refilling because there's this Korean beauty stuff. I adore it. I love it so much. But I've done a lot of research to make sure that I just get unscented stuff for the most part. I think I have a cleanser in here, like an exfoliator that is scented. So we're gonna check that out. But the other two products that I use that are more for actual skincare, like moisturizer-y type stuff, is unscented. So what I've got here in my hand is a box opener. I see people open boxes with scissors on these unboxing videos and it makes me crazy. Don't you guys know that you're gonna cut your hands doing that? Just get one of these. This thing cost me like 99 cents at like Staples or whatever. And it's just like a tiny X-Acto knife kind of situation that pops out. I don't know how well that's focusing up. And that's just like, it's just so much easier to use this. So I cheated a bit and kind of opened it, but I just want to show you, you just go in here in your package and you just like cut this and then you don't have to worry about like cutting your hands. Am I right? So let's open this up. So what I love about Michaela Beauty is I feel like now that I'm gonna crack this open, they're gonna have some samples in here for me. They typically do. So let's have a look. Okay, I opened it from the bottom because the top looked just too difficult. So here is a invoice and thank you note. Yep, here's all my stuff. Yay, here we go. Okay, so here's my K Beauty stuff. This is the Klairs Unscented Toner. This is, I did an empties video about this, and so this is a refill of that. I love this stuff. This is gonna be brand new to me, lemon sparkling peeling gel, which is an exfoliator. So we're gonna be trying this out today. I've never tried this before. And I love this stuff. This is called Klairs Freshly Juiced Vitamin Drop, and we'll be trying this out as well. This is another empty that I'm refilling. And look, I got some samples. Ooh. Okay, I'm not gonna go through all of these with you guys, but let's just see what's here. Basically, my skin toner. This looks like a soothing gel. A gentle black deep cleansing oil. I think I tried this last time and I liked it. Supple preparation all over lotion. Nice. Midnight Blue Calming Cream. Oh, thank you. Thank you, people at Michaela Beauty. So I'm going to be just giving this stuff a try. The only thing that's new to my routine will be this. I'm just going to show you guys what I do for very dry skin, which I'm going to talk about now. As you can see, I'm in my longer sleeves. So that means the cooler weather has descended on us, which is kind of sucky if we're real here. But the upside is I get to use all this stuff because in the summer I keep it really light. I don't wear like 5 layers of Korean skincare routine stuff. I just sort of keep it simple with a cleanser and a light moisturizer and then an SPF. But now that it's kind of cloudy, I'm not gonna be doing the SPF today, even though I know you're supposed to, because I have SPF in my foundation already. But I'm gonna be using this stuff. So we're gonna do a bit of a routine. And I'm gonna show you guys what I do to deal with my dry skin. It's worked an absolute wonder. My skin is looking so clear, and I have never thought I would say that about myself in my life because I have always had blemishes. And then after the blemishes, I'd have like pigmentation marks, but that's all gone now. And I wish I could say it's the Korean skincare routine. It's totally not. The only thing that changed is that I don't have the hormones that I used to. I don't get my period anymore because I went into like early menopause and stuff like that. And so that sucked, but the upside of that was I just have this gorgeously clear skin that I've never had before in my life. Like, don't get me wrong, I do get blemishes now and again, but just in general, it's a world of difference, and I'm loving it. So I've got these cat ears that my mom actually picked up for me, and so we're gonna use this. I'm gonna pop these on now, and look utterly ridiculous for you guys, and then we're gonna just check out what the routine is like. Let's have a look what we got in here. Oh my god, okay. So I'm gonna put these. I have a big head. These are so tight. Oh, ow. Ow. Oh my god. That is for a small-headed person. Oh, nice. Okay, so follow me to the washroom and let's get... Lint, let's get cleaning. Let's go. Welcome to my bathroom. Are we taping?
Yeah.
Okay, great. All right, so this is cleansing balm. And if you haven't tried this stuff and you wear a lot of makeup, and even if you have dry skin, I should say, it's great. I don't actually usually need it in the morning because my skin's a little oily, but let's just say it was nighttime. I definitely always use this, and it just breaks up all my makeup, does a really nice job. I like it, doesn't smell too much. It's black-ish because it's a charcoal one, but like I don't really, you know, charcoal, not charcoal. I'm just loving this cleansing balm stuff. It's almost like, you know what it's like? It's like a softened coconut oil, basically, in a jar. So some people just use straight up coconut oil. I find that just a little too greasy and hard to get off. So this is my routine. I would just do this, and then I'm just gonna rinse this off. And you've seen people rinse their face before, but anyhow, So it is now at this point that I just got this little face cloth here. So it's at this point, this is not exactly how if you're doing a really strict interpretation of the Korean skincare routine, beauty routine with all the like 15 steps or whatever that are in it, you wouldn't necessarily do it this way, but this is how I do it. I cleanse first, then if I were exfoliating, which I'm gonna do now because I haven't done it in a while, I will do this step next. And this is my first time using this product, Lemon Sparkling Peeling Gel. It's affordable. I can feel it starting to peel. It's not very strong smelling at all. So for those of you who are really put off by strong smells, and I wasn't sure if it was or not, but I don't mind lemon. It's one of the few scents that usually doesn't bug me, but it's kind of starting to peel now. So you just massage and massage and massage, and I can feel it all. Oh my gosh, look at that, full of bits. So I'm just gonna rub these, and it looks like I'm kind of being rough, but I'm not. I'm just using small circles, my fingers. Okay, so I'm gonna get this off next. I like this stuff. It's good. I don't know how much actual exfoliating is doing, but it feels like it's working. Wow, okay, that's a hot mess. Okay, so I'm just gonna rinse this off. I don't know how well you can hear me over this water, hopefully pretty good, but my mom purchased not only this stunning headband for me, but also this face cloth, which I think she got at the Japanese dollar store. This is just, it's not cotton, it's polyester. And I was kind of skeptical, because like many of you, I've only ever grown up with cotton face cloths. This is my first time using a sort of polyester blend one, and it works so great. It is so good at taking out makeup. It's absolutely unbelievable. Like if you have black remnants of like eye makeup, you can just do that and it takes out like so much. But anyhow, I'm just gonna finish up cleaning off this step, and then I'm just gonna show you the last of the washing steps that I do. So give me 1 second. Okay, so my last step is just using this purity stuff, which is kind of a splurge. But I like it because for whatever reason it works well with my skin. It's not too drying. The smell is quite nice. I like it. Now, I can show you something that my mom actually, speaking of my mom, found that works really well, and it's empty. This isn't empty. I've been meaning to repurpose it, but this actually is amazing stuff. Ultra Gentle Daily Cleanser. So if I weren't using this, I would be using this instead, this one instead, and it's a lot less drying. This one is really nice. It's got this really nice creamy consistency, as it says creamy, fragrance free. So all the good stuff, and obviously much more affordable than this crap that I buy from Sephora. So yeah, I can heartily recommend this one as well. So I'm just gonna finish working this in, and then I'm gonna just rinse it off, and so I won't show you guys that, but I will catch you back in my bedroom. Ooh, my skin is all clean and feeling like a dream. That lemon exfoliator actually worked really nice, and my skin is feeling much softer than it normally does. So let's move along to the toner step. So when you think of toner, you think of that astringent stuff, right? That sort of stingy, alcohol-y, witch hazel stuff. And so that's actually not what Korean toner is, at least not this one. This toner is very like a moisturizer, like a most watery moisturizer you've ever tried in your life. And this has been my absolute favorite product. It's pretty affordable. I'm gonna pick up my paper and see how much I paid for this bottle. One thing that I love about Korean skincare is that in general, I mean, you have your high-end products as well, but there's so much stuff that's affordable. And when I say affordable, I mean like oil of Olay prices. This cost $24. Okay, so that's not the cheapest. I guess I lied. I thought it was less than that. Hello. Stuff's great though. It's quite liquidy, so let's have a look. You'll see it's dropping like droplets. So I just put a few drops. I had a thing like that, and it lasted me 6 months. So $24 for a product that's gonna last me 6 months being used every single day, to me is not too much of an investment. It feels really nice going on, and so I'm trying to use soft strokes. Okay, So that's absorbing into my skin right away. It's giving the littlest bit of tackiness, but it's going in pretty good. But my skin is drinking this up because my skin is getting dry. Okay, layer 2. When I'm in a rush though, I don't do multiple layers. I just put it on quickly. And so as you'll see, my skincare regime is a really sort of truncated one compared to the really like I think it's actually, I kept saying like 14 steps, it's not, it's like 11 steps. That's a really long routine and I don't have time for that. So I just use a much shorter one. I usually don't use exfoliator. I just use that once in a while. I don't use it at all during the summer. Just in the winter though, when I feel like I have more bits and stuff on my skin, I'll use it maybe once a week. So I don't exfoliate too much. I don't think exfoliating too often is good for you, even though in a traditional sort of Korean skincare routine, you would do that multiple times a week. I think that's too much. I don't think you need all that. So I've got these Korean cotton pads, and they're not cotton, they're just pads. They're almost like the stuff that sheet masks are made over. So when I feel like I need some extra moisture, as I do today, I will soak some of these in the Klairs instead of doing a sheet mask. So I'll just put some of this on here, and then I will put this in my actually I didn't even put enough. I'll put this in my so-called problem-y areas. And so I will just make this really wet, spread this around with my fingers, and instead of like using a sheet mask, I'll just press this into my skin in the spots that I think I need it instead. So instead of using a big sheet mask all over, I just use these instead, and it's just much more economical, and I feel that it works pretty good. Of course, I can't see what I'm doing, so let's get my mirror. Yeah, so I'll just sort of press these, and I have like these like deep 11s, like these deep ridges here, and so I feel that if I just press this in, it kind of helps to fill them. And so another dry spot for me tends to be like on my cheeks. So I'll just sort of like use this and just sort of press it. I'll just use these to press it in, but I try and go kind of easy with this stuff. I feel like I don't like to use a lot of throwaway products, like these sort of sheets and stuff like that. I'm trying to get away from this, thus the use of the face cloth. Like some people have no problem just using disposable stuff, but I've never been a big fan of just using, single-use stuff. So I'll just grab this and sort of push this into my skin where I think I need it, which is sort of primarily here. This is a very dry zone for me, and this is not exactly super dry, but it's not that oily either. Where I tend to be a bit more oily is just more in my nose. Everybody's different. You know your own dry spots on your face, right? So I just use this to push it in even further. Let me tell you, I hardly ever do this though. Just doing this for your benefit, and if my skin is extra dry, but I'm not someone who just like pampers her skin with a really long skincare routine. I'm just too lazy and too time pressed, but mostly just too lazy for it. But yeah, that's what I do instead of using a sheet mask. So then my next step is this amazing pure vitamin C Centella and Asiata extracts hybrid stabilization technology, freshly juiced vitamin drop. It's a face oil, people. That's a fancy name for a face oil. That's what this is. Comes in this nice dropper, which I guess theoretically keeps it clean. This too is another product that lasts me absolutely forever. So I'm just gonna drop a couple of drops here, and I'm just going to use my fingers and just sort of tap this into my skin. This stuff is so nice. You think it would leave you super oily, it doesn't, but I wanna get a sort of more dewy look today because I find my skin has been looking really flat. So I'm just gonna work this in, work this in, work this in, work this in. And it has pretty much no smell, no fragrance. I never thought I would be into facial oils. I thought they would be just too heavy and clingy. And like most people who discover a good facial oil, it's a real game changer. It really just looks great underneath your makeup. In a way, is less heavy than having to wear a moisturizer. So now I'm gonna let this sink in a little bit, and then I'm going to apply my last step, which is my all-time favorite moisturizer, although it's very, very thick. It's not a formulation for everybody because it's so thick. But what I like to go in with after this is this Cicaplast balm. So once this sinks in, I'm gonna go in with this. All right, everyone, so this layer with the facial oil is sort of sunk in pretty much. So I'm just gonna go in with a tiny bit, and you see I'm not gonna use too much because this is not a product that you'd wanna overdo, but you just sort of put it in your drier spots. Think of it as almost like a foundation. You just wanna feather it out a bit, keep things kind of light, or else actually it will leave big, thick white streaks. You've gotta use a gentle hand, gently just feather it out on your skin. Get it all nice and even. This stuff is not so necessary now when it's fall, but let me tell you, in the dead of winter, it's such a good protective layer, and it's actually a really nice primer for under foundation too. I learned this tip from Lisa Eldridge. I didn't discover this myself, but if you're looking for like a 40-something YouTuber who does beautiful makeup looks, I love Lisa Eldridge's stuff. She's just sort of the person who sort of got me really interested in YouTube, to be honest. I didn't watch a lot of beauty gurus before her, so for me, she's my original fave, although I have started watching many others since then, but I do love me some Lisa Eldridge. Definitely check out her channel. She does great stuff for hooded eyes, how to put concealer on spots that might be coming through your foundation. She's a long time makeup artist to the stars. She's the creative director of, I think, Lancome. She's just so good at what she does. So that's where I got this cream recommendation from years ago, and also just how to use it from her and all kinds of other makeup tips. She's still, for me, like the best beauty guru out there. Okay, everyone, so I think that's pretty much about it, and so I will come back and just sign off once my makeup is on, because oh my goodness, I have no eyebrows. Have a look. I have like, there's nothing there. So I'm gonna do that and put on some makeup, and I'll be back and see you guys soon. Okay, I'm back, got the full makeup on, and I'm sure it's not really evident to you guys, but I can tell you that my makeup went on a lot nicer. I did the same routine as I usually do, but it just filled in really nicely because I had so much nice rich moisture in my skin. I feel like my foundation looks a lot smoother than it usually does. And then even just the finished look looks better because I guess I'm filling all this sort of wrinkles and stuff like that inside my face with all this product. So it does really leave your face really like a really nice moisturized canvas to put makeup on over. And that is always a good thing. All right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this. Please do just drop me, if you have any questions about the products that I've been using or about my particular routine, go ahead and drop me a note in the comments. I'm more than happy to answer you. And so just to refresh, I used this lemon sparkling peeling gel. Really liked it. It was affordable too. Let me find the price for you. So this was $12, and this Klairs was $24, and this one was much more of a splurge at $29. I know that's not the cheapest and least expensive stuff you can get your hands on, but oh my gosh, this stuff's gonna last me. I'm gonna have this, you know, for at least half a year, and then I don't have to use too much of it because then it'll be summertime, and then I really lighten up my routine at that point. But anyhow, thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Bye.